Every year for the last, I don't know, 8 or 9 years, around the end of April or beginning of May, my wife asked me the same question. It's a question I honestly don't know how to answer most years. My response to this question is almost always, I don't know. The question is this: what gift do you want for your birthday this year? And y'all, here's why my answer is always I don't know, because I hate the idea of getting something as a gift that I'll never use. Don't get me wrong, your boy loves a good gift. But I've learned that the gift has to be functional or useful in my everyday life. That's why this year I love the fact that I got this. It's this wallet that my wife got me, and it has this little like tracker thing. If I walk away 50 feet away from it, it pings my phone. There's a button that shoots up all of the credit cards. I mean, I just love this thing. It's a gift that I may use every day to make my life easier. You see, this gift has a specific purpose in my life: to hold and keep my personal belongings safe and quickly accessible. That's its purpose. Now, I'm getting ready to tell you something that's super obvious. I'll never use this gift as a cell phone, play football with it, or use it as a holder for pens and pencils. Why? Because that's not its purpose. And man, the more I think about this gift having a specific purpose, I can't help but realize that's exactly what Paul was trying to convey to the church in Corinth about spiritual gifts that come from God. Paul said, there are different kinds of spiritual gifts, but the same Spirit is the source of them all. There are different kinds of service, but we serve the same Lord. God works in different ways, but it is the same God who does the work in all of us. A spiritual gift is given to each of us so we can help each other. Here's what I love about what Paul is saying. One, he clarifies that these gifts come from God and God alone. They don't come from our own strength, specialness, or uniqueness or merit. But also, and I love this, he clarifies the purpose of each gift. In verse 7, he says, a spiritual gift is given to each of us so we can help each other. Now, this was countercultural then, and it is for sure countercultural now. In our world, we don't think of gifts having the purpose of being for others. No, in our minds, gifts are for us. Paul comes along, though, and flips the whole world of gifts on its head with this one statement. The gifts we receive from God are for the betterment of others. Let me ask you a question that I've recently been challenged by. What if we realized and lived out this idea of the gifts we have being for other people? How much better would the church look if every single believer used their gifts for others? You see, this is exactly what I believe God intended for each of us to be a part of. We all play a part in this. This reality, this vision is an all skate for every believer to get in on. And here's why I believe this is so important to God. Because when we use our gifts for others, we have the power to change our churches, our communities, and our world. And what if by doing so, think about this, it calls those outside the faith to wonder and even become curious about God because of this powerful and generous group of believers who decided to use their gifts for others, not just themselves.